That is right. Danny Phantom will eventually become extremely rare. Dare I say, might not even come back. I'm making the prediction right now, ladies and gentlemen. How the dang heck are you? We're just gonna jump right into this. Okay, here's why I think this. Listen, Danny Phantom has an extreme cult following. Okay, there's a lot of people that love this show, like big time. Okay, if you look at the ratings on IMDb and everything, it's like 10 out of 10s. It's got fandom. It's a very niche show. It only lasted for 3 seasons. So although it does have a strong following, the numbers aren't that huge, okay? The reason why this skin came out is because they dropped a second issue of a graphic novel continuing the story. So unless they continue to publish that graphic novel or do something else new with this story, I honestly can't see these skins coming back. Of course, you know, they do release skins for no reason sometimes. It doesn't necessarily have to make sense. You know, a new version of this, a new version of that, or you know, like a new game DLC came out. Sometimes that is true, but not all the times. You know, when Street Fighter came back, they just came back for literally no reason. There was, in fact, like, new Street Fighter games came out twice, and the skins never came back. And then when they finally came back, they literally just came back to come back. So yes, that is true. Skins can do that. But I'm telling you, dude, this guy would not get off my butt. Like, for real. I'm just trying to chill here. This is my NSL game with Danny Phantom, by the way. Do you think I got new skin luck, ladies and gentlemen? I will show you. These are blitz matches, so they're quick. Look at this. Bro is back at it, like hunting me. It's crazy. So that's why I really think that these are going to become rare. I mean, outside of this release, maybe another one. If they do another graphic novel, I'm sure they'll drop the skins again. But this isn't, unless you like were around, you know, watching this show in the early 2000s. I mean, like, I missed it, you know. And it's not like shows that I necessarily like. Invader Zim, you know what I mean? Does it have the like pull that like Invader Zim has? You know what I mean? Does it have staying power like that? Look at this guy. What are you doing, bud? After all that, you're gonna freaking sell like that, pal? How the dang heck are you? That was my NSL match. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. I got new skin luck with Danny Phantom. Now, we're going to show you some gameplay footage of the girl. Okay. What's her name? Sam? I'm not going to lie to you. I have not seen this show, but I want to watch it. I was a fan of, like, this era of, like, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. Dude, early to mid-2000s cartoons hit different. Like, for real. I've even gone back and like rewatched some that I, you know, kind of missed when they were coming out or for whatever reason. But let me know in the comments what you think. Can you see this coming back on a regular basis? I really don't think so. I don't think it's one and done. Although I just see this becoming super rare because it's, like I said, it's got a hardcore cult following. Okay, it only ran for 3 seasons. It's now, you know, it now has its second graphic novel coming out. But does something with 3 seasons, is that really gonna be like a mainstay that continues to come back? I honestly don't think so. So if you're thinking about getting the skins, at least get one. All right. I know there's a lot of stuff coming out, and it has come out. But I'm just for the collector in me, and I know is in you, a lot of you. I'm telling you, just get one under your belt. Maybe not. Don't even pick up the whole bundle. Don't pick up Sam. Just get Danny. Okay. I really have a feeling about this. What do you think about that? 3 seasons? I don't know, man. A cult following. 3 seasons. It's not like a cultural revolutionary cartoon like Invader Zim was. You know what I mean? That had staying power. Instead, you still see people wearing, some. I've seen this. I actually didn't know who this character was until the skins came out or got announced that they were coming out. I've seen this character before, but I didn't, I was, it's after my time. But I think I'm going to at least try to watch a couple episodes this weekend. I'm stoked. How the dang heck are you? What's going on? My name's Quantum Camper. We're going to be doing an in-depth look into Fortnite and the item shop. That's right. Danny Phantom has dropped with Sam. So we're going to be doing a full gameplay review. We're going to drop them into the islands, check them out. There's some really good cosmetics. This sword is peak, by the way. And something about the cell shading on these skins is kind of hitting, dude. It really is. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to do a full gameplay review. We're going to check out the item shop. We got some great stuff here for you. Of course, yes, Go dropped. Finally, some stuff is leaving, guys. Final chance to get Coastal Machinist and the Aphrodite reskin. Unfortunately, Skibbity Toilet is back. I wish this was just one and done, but no. One of, it's all right. It's okay. So we got a great show for you lined up here. You know what we got to do before we get going? The dang old OCD check. Recording on, display capture on, camera on. Audio is moving up and down, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Hopefully you're having a wonderful Catterday and had a good Party Dog Friday. I'm still loving the cat sidekick, by the way. Did you pick him up? I'm going to tell you right now, before we move on. You know how we do it. Raw and uncut, brother. I'm going to tell you right now, one of the reasons why you should get the cat sidekick. Did I say backbling? Maybe because I was thinking about this. This is right here. Look at this. Look at that. Meow backbling. Okay? Because you get the meow, you get this meow sticker, and if you have the hollow, what's it called? Hollowback girl? Hollowback. If you have the hollowback backbling, you can turn this into a backbling. So you get a meow backbling, which is sick. For all you cat lovers out there, this is a must-have. I'm telling you right now, this is my favorite. This is for sure my favorite. This is my favorite sidekick. And psychotically might get a second one, dude. I know. So, and you know what? I don't know if we went over this, but this loading art is dope. I love that loading art. You get two cute little sweaters, and you get the best emote ever. I have not unlocked it yet. Yeah, so fun, so nice. Second thing we got to do, ladies and gentlemen, before we get going is display some dang old gratitude. What the darn heck are you grateful for? Oh, I want to tell you, I'm gonna forget. So we have to just kind of jump around here. I did, in fact, get the ranked umbrella, ladies and gentlemen. You were looking at the chromatic aberration edit style of the Famebrella. Okay, this is only obtainable if you get 50%. If you get in the top 50% in the competition. So it is just like the original one right here. See, But it's got a little extra. So here's the original one you get for just getting a victory royale. And then there's like just a little extra flair around this one. Okay. Fortnite's got to fix the freaking competitions, dude. I don't know what's going on, and it's like kind of frustrating, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I know it is for a lot of you because I see you post about it. You tag me in the posts, and I share your frustration. And I almost didn't get this, but I'm gonna talk. But I really want to actually like hone in on this because I got top 50% with only like 70 something points. Okay. So top 50% in bronze, whatever rank you are, you get the umbrella. Okay. So I'm telling you, let's see. Does it show? Okay. So average points is 62 points. All right. The top person, shout out Crispy Guppy and KS Demos, 627 points. But I mean, look how many people have 2 points. Here's the thing you got to remember is that look at this. All these people have 2 points, 4 points. A lot of people will maybe just do one match, a few matches, and then just dip out. Or they'll not be able to load into any other matches because the game's glitching. Okay. See, look at this. Like, not until you hit, like, you know what I mean? Like, so this was, as long as you can get like 70 something points, you're good. And I did that in 2 matches, by the way. I was only able to, and this is why it's so frustrating. I have my account is obviously I'm like bronze 3 or bronze 1 or something. I've done several matches in ranked. I have a rank. I log in and it says I'm unranked. And I'm like, no, and then I loaded into a rank match and played it. And I was like, maybe this will teach the game. It didn't. And then you have to exit completely out of Fortnite, reload it, and then it'll work. And then when you finish that match, then you have to exit out again and then reload it up. So I did that twice, but then the third time it just literally wouldn't load me into a match. So I just got 2 matches done, and luckily I was able to get 70 points in 2 matches, literally just from camping, by the way. And it was enough. So I'm telling you, if you can only get into 2 or 3 matches, as long as you get like high, it's just as long as you can get the like probably 60, 70, 80 range, you'll probably get it. So just keep an eye out for these ranked cups, because that's how you're going to get it. Okay. And I think there's a reload one as well. Yeah. Okay. So if you win a reload match, you get the regular version of the Fame umbrella. But if you get top 50% in this reload cup, you're going to get the special edit style of this version of it. Okay. I'm not going to lie to you. They kind of look very similar. It's just got like a little bit of flair on it. Okay. If I wasn't able to get it, it's not the end of the world. I'm just kidding. I have to get it. There's no point. There's no part of me that's not going to get this. I have to have everything. Okay. And I know some of you are probably going to look at that umbrella and are just like, dude, I'm fine with just the Victory Royale one. And I get that. But I am psychotic. I am not well. I need everything. I have a problem. Okay? It will bother me incessantly if I don't get every freaking free cosmetic and earn everything that I possibly can. Okay? And if I can do it, you can too. So I just wanted to bring that up. Second thing we got to do before we get going, guys, is we got to display some dang old gratitude. I'm going to pull up just some Save the World footage of Sam. My quest today was eliminate 150. Oh, by the way, look at this. Look at this. Now that we're just here, if you're not watching, watch right now. This is the emote that comes with Danny Phantom. Look how sick this is in game. What's up with the cell shading? It looks awesome. I don't know what it is. I don't know, something about the art style and the animation and everything on these skins. And this emote is hitting, dude. I love this in game. I mean, look how awesome that is. I'm obsessed with this freaking emote. I've only done it with Danny Phantom and Sam. I want to see what it looks like with other skins. I want to see what it looks like with other cell shaded skins. You know what? When we drop into the skin checking out island, we'll do that. But I just really wanted to like show you how awesome that emote is. That's cool. And you know what? For those of us who don't have any of the Ghostbusters stuff, that's kind of the cell shaded Temu version of you know what I mean, catching ghosts like that. So Dangle gratitude. What the darn heck are you grateful for, guys? We do the gratitude check daily to make sure it's just a check-in. You know what I mean? It helps put our lives in perspective. If you're able to play this game even just once or twice a week, count your blessings, because a lot of people don't even have a system to play on. That was me for a long time. And you know, or they just don't have time, or whatever it is. You know, some people can't even afford the battle pass, and let alone getting a few skins every month or every season. So if you're able to grab a few skins, even just 2 or 3 in a season, seriously count your blessings, honestly. Because a lot of people can't do that. So that's why we do the gratitude check. We can crash out about little things, and those little things kind of compound, you know. And so if you find yourself like complaining about tiny stuff, especially if you start getting kind of Fortnite complainy, you know, you got to check yourself. And I got to as well. And that's why I do that. I do this for myself too. And, you know, so it's okay to voice your frustrations. Like I just voiced my frustrations about the cup. Okay. Do I let that completely ruin my day and ruin my Fortnite experience? No. But you just got to watch out if you just kind of live in an existence of just constant complaining and constant negativity. You can, you know, it's going to ruin your day. It's going to ruin your experience of Fortnite. It's okay to voice your disappointment, as long as that's not the only thing you do. That's why you got to kind of balance it out with gratitude. So hey, you spew out some negativity a little bit. That's fine. Let's also spew out and breathe in some positivity. Okay, you know how great is this season? I'm loving this season. You know what's strange? Tell me what you think about this. The beginning of the Simpsons miniseason was like right out the gate amazing for me. Okay, it was really dang sweaty. That was like actually like crazy. It took me almost 20 matches to get a win. I absolutely loved it right out the gate. Something about this season, it has to be because they changed so much. I think it's just taken me some time to acclimate to it. But I'm finally getting there. And I found myself like really excited to log in and play today. But I'm not going to lie, the first few days it was a little jarring just because they changed a lot. Everything's new. They took the battle bus away. Things feel different. It took some getting used to, but I'm starting to like it. I'm loving the POIs, the map. The map is so good, dude. Tomorrow I'm gonna just fly around in replay and just check out a lot of the map that I probably haven't even seen yet. So I'm feeling some major gratitude towards Fortnite and for this amazing season and beginning a chapter that they've put together. And I'm glad that I'm really starting to get into it. And that's the thing is that change takes when, especially when it's a lot. I mean, that's how every chapter is, dude. You know, every chapter they freaking, I wouldn't say rewrite the book, but they do change a lot. They changed a lot of stuff in chapter 6. Remember the movement they changed that they strangely took away? That I actually did kind of like the parkour type stuff. You know, and then chapter 5 changed a lot too. So yeah, the beginning of every chapter is like, I don't want to say the word rough, but it's, you know, it takes time to get used to. But I feel like I'm there now, and I'm really enjoying it. So also, I do have to say, I'm very grateful that I was able to pick up 2 things at Best Buy today: Fortnite Darkfire and Ice Bundle. This is available right now. Guys, I get no money for telling you about this, by the way. I'm telling you this as a collector. Fortnite Darkfire and Ice Bundle is out now in stores. You can also get it online. I know some of you ordered it on the Best Buy website. I think it's also on Amazon. Just look around. I literally was at Best Buy because I wanted to get a 4K monitor. Which I did. That's my second thing that I'm very grateful that I was able to get. I was just there and looking at the monitors, and I was like, oh wait, it just flew into my head. I was like, oh, I wonder if that pack is here. And sure enough, there was like 3 copies of it. Here's my problem though, and I need you guys to let me know in the comments. And please don't ignore this thinking that somebody else might answer it or did answer it. Chances are they didn't. So I do need your help on this. I bought the Switch 2 version. I do not own a Switch 2. I own a Switch 1, but can I still redeem this code on the Switch 1? Or do I have to have a Switch 2? Because I think they have like PS5 and Switch 1 versions. Does it matter? Should I just return? Because I haven't opened it yet. And I'm going to wait to open it because I don't think you can return it once it's opened. So let me know in the comments. Can you redeem Switch 2 Fortnite codes on Switch 1? I know you can do it the other way around because the Switch 2 is backwards compatible. I don't think that it's I assume you probably could. It's just a code. But the problem is, do I have to then, once I put the code in, do I have to log into Fortnite on the Switch 2 to activate the skins? Because that's how you have to do it with the like Xbox exclusive codes. Or PlayStation exclusive codes. Once you redeem the code, but you have to log in on that device at least once in order for them to show up in your locker. So I've purchased Xbox codes for skins before, redeemed it, and it worked. But then I just log in on my computer and I'm like, wait, where's my skins? And I like kind of low key freaked out the first time I did that, and then I looked it up and they're like, oh, you have to log in at least once on that specific device if it's exclusive to that device. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm worried about with this Switch 2 code, is that it'll work, but I won't be able to access the skins until I log into a Switch 2 on my account. See what I'm saying? So I'm almost wondering, do I even risk it? I don't know. Somebody who has, because I know some of you have the Switch 2. But here's what's going to happen. Let's say I redeem the code for these skins and these cosmetics. it's going to work and it's going to be put into my locker, but then I'm not going to be able to use them until I get a Switch 2 or log into my account. And I don't think I would be able to, you know, redeem like a PS5 or an Xbox version until, because I technically would already own them, but I just wouldn't be able to see them until I log in on Switch 2. So I'm like, should I just even, I don't know. Somebody let me know in the comments. But yes, I did in fact get a 4K monitor. 1 second, we got to fight the fuzzies. We got to go over to dang old OBS here. 1 second. Oh, see, look at that. The camera froze. Uh-oh. Hold on. This is what happened last time. Okay, there we go. I'm back. See, good to see. That's why we do the OCD check. Okay. But also, anybody who knows OBS, I have to change. I don't remember. I'm on my new computer and I have to like turn the saturation up every single time. How do I lock this in? See, because if I just have it here, I look all dull. So that's why I crank up the saturation a little bit just to give myself the actual color that I have. You know what I mean? And also my surroundings and everything. Out of the default. But how do I like lock this in? I don't want to freaking because I hit apply and hit OK, and then every time I deactivate the camera, I have to redo the saturation. Oh, my life is hard. I did in fact get a 4K monitor. It's not a crazy one. It was like in like the kind of $300 range. That's the last like big item I assume I'm getting a Christmas bonus. So that's going to kind of cover that. Because I really wanted to get a 4K monitor because I wanted, now that my system can handle it, I want to see what it's like. And then also I want to start recording like like full-blown 4K footage to put on YouTube. Because I like watching that stuff, that's like hardcore graphics, you know? I like seeing that. Dude, this game is beautiful when you can actually crank the graphics up as high as possible in 4K. Bruh. Even this right here, this is just 1080 or 1920 by 1080 with like, I would say 70% high graphics. It's pretty high, but it's not like the highest. It looks so good. Just this alone looks so good though. So I'm very blessed. And guys, I'm not going to lie to you. Dude, the woman who helped me out getting the monitor, she was amazing. We kind of vibed. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. She kind of had like a Liz Lemon thing going on, which I was into. And dude, she went above and beyond for me. She went into the back looking for this monitor and she's like, I don't see it there. I think it might be over here. She was looking around for like 7 minutes, and she had the biggest smile on her face when she finally found it and brought it over to me. And I was like, "Do you play Fortnite?" Dude, now did we vibe or was it good customer service? I'm not gonna lie. I want to lie to you and say that we vibed. It was good customer service. But can I just live in a lie? Come on. Dude, I just wanted to be like, hey, what do you say? Me and you, tomorrow. What are you doing? Oh, I don't know. Nothing, maybe. I don't know. What's going on? You want to like go out? No, I don't want to go out. But I want to hang out. What do you think about just, you know, get some dinner, and then log on to Fortnite and play ranked for 4 hours straight. What do you think about that? Does that sound like a good Saturday night to you? If the answer is yes, I'm going to go find a ring for you right now, Liz Lemon, Best Buy employee. Dare I say, the greatest Best Buy employee I've ever encountered. Okay? I talked to this guy, and I because I had another monitor I wanted to get, and he's like, "Oh no, sorry, it's not here. It's at this other store if you want it." I was like, "Nah, I kind of want it right now." And I was like, "Do you have any other 4K monitors in the store?" And he's like, "Nah, unless you want to get like the OLED like ones that are like over $1,000." I was like, "I don't." And I was like, "Let me look around more." And I found one online on my phone, and then there was our sweet angel Liz Lemon, who went out of her way, spent 7 minutes finding this amazing 4K monitor that I bought. Okay, so let's get some W's in the chat for the greatest Best Buy employee of all time. Okay, who gave me amazing customer service, and if she plays Fortnite, then I might make a move. Okay, I'm on my grind right now, but if you know what I mean, if she's down to help me grind ranked, I just want to go. I'm like, Liz Lemon, listen. This is a 3-month season. I have a good shot at finally getting Unreal. Okay. And that's something I've always wanted. In fact, and you know what? I'm getting a vibe here. I think that's something that you've always wanted to. And you know what? We can do this together. How does that sound, Liz? Okay. Guys, shout out to the greatest Best Buy employee of all time. Helping me out today, getting that 4K monitor. I'm absolutely gonna do the survey, by the way. Okay. And you know what? Maybe. Oh, you know what? I should go back and return this. Dude, I'm not even gonna. Don't even comment about the Switch 2 thing. I'm going back tomorrow, guys. I don't want to take a risk, and I'm not just doing that because she might be there, and you know. Okay, no, I'm not doing that. I just don't want to take a risk. Okay, all right. So, I'll keep you up to date. How this return goes, okay? That's why I'm doing that, all right? Anyway, a lot to be grateful for today, guys. I'm hunkering down, though, after this. No more big purchases. I'm going, skin restraint still continues. But I really, I actually needed a second monitor anyway. And I was like, the 4K's not... The low-end 4Ks aren't that much more than like just a standard kind of monitor, that somewhat high refresh rate monitor, So, very grateful today. What are you grateful for tonight, guys? So much to be grateful for. Hopefully you're having a wonderful weekend. I know you are. Meow. Let's load up. Let's look at what does Danny Phantom come with? So you get Danny, you get this edit style, Danny Fenton, okay? Just kind of plain clothes, t-shirt and jeans, typical kid. And then you get Danny Phantom edit style. Ooh, nice. He's going ghost. Very cool. I really want to drop this in the island. So it's built-in emote. You can change mid-game, mid-match. Also, this Fenton portal is a limb reactive, and so I did not pay attention to that. We might have to go back on the footage and see it react, because I definitely got some kills. I guess it just pops open when you get a kill. This pickaxe is so... In fact, I get it. I don't know. I mean, if you're going to spend 800 on this pickaxe, you might as well just get the freaking bundle, dude. What are you doing? Just do it. No, you know what? I get it. Look at that little pumpkin face on the bottom right there. That's hilarious. I get it if you don't want this skin. Dude, look how peak this sword is, though. I mean, it's nice. Okay. Sam has a really cool style. No, really cool vibe. No edit style though, but that's all right. I love this back bling. Is that a spider? I assume. Freakishly fuzzy for the that little spider guy right there. Yeah, she's rad. I'm definitely liking that. Really, you know, I gotta watch the show, dude. I really do. This pickaxe is okay. I'm literally never gonna use it though, just because of the sword. Come on. And you saw this amazing emote. That's kind of a must-have, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's load up into the dang old item or locker island here. This is a good one. I don't have any affiliation with whoever made this, so they're getting a free advertisement here from me. Yeah, it's kind of cool though because it's got some good features in it. You know what? While this is loading up, let's ooh, see? And you know what? It doesn't take almost any time to get into it, which is nice. Some of these UEFN maps, I don't know if it's just they're not like, I don't know, sometimes they take forever. So this is, by the way, look at the meow back bling. That's so sick, right? I absolutely love that. Let's throw on this dang old back bling that comes with him, which is nice. The Fenton Portal. And then I was using the Space Pod. This right here. This is my go-to, usually my go-to glider when I use cell-shaded skins. So here he is. Danny freaking Phantom. Check out this pickaxe though. Nice impact. That's cool. That's what it's going to look like when you're farming. It's got a slick contrail, nice impact. Look at that little green flash. That's sick, dude. Here's 360. I'm loving it, dude. Why? Somebody explain to me why. I don't know why I'm like just vibing with the cell shading. I don't know what it is. It's just hitting that. I something about the lines maybe, or I just love it. Look at that. So cool, dude. I feel like they did a great job with this. What do you think? And as you saw already, but we'll do it again. Look at this. Look at this emote. Is so sick, dude. I love it, dude. And it's traversal, by the way. Look at this. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a must-have. I love this one. Let's try the Sam skin on. Sam is a vibe too, for sure. Yeah, I like her a lot, and then we'll put her back bling on as well. I mean, just to do it. I actually haven't even used this pickaxe, but we'll just try it out. I haven't even used it once yet. Yeah, she's rad. Look at this. Absolute cool vibe. Oh, that's actually kind of a cool impact. So it's got like springs and parts and stuff coming out of it. You know what? This is actually pretty good. I love this impact. What? I mean, what is it about this cell shading on these skins, which is so cool? It's awesome. It's so good, right? Maybe it's just, I don't know, it's just the simplicity of something about it's just it's hitting better than there was. Let's see, day and night. Does anything change? Day and night. Not really. Here, let's see. Test glider. Yeah, so he looks sick on the space pod. Oh, you know what? While we're here... Oh, yeah, we did say... I want to try that emote on other non-cell shaded skins. Just try clip. Just see what it's like. And you know what? While we're here, I want to show you the edit style on the... So that's the ranked edit style. We'll try that. You know what? This thing's getting in the way, though. Good thing they have this. Wait. Hide HUD. Hide pickaxe. Oh, yeah. So... Yeah, that looks cool, too. What was that? Like Who Framed Roger Rabbit? You know, just like... What's the other one with Brad Pitt? Cool World? You know, mixing real life with animated stuff. For some reason, it kind of gives me that vibe. More so than any other like cel-shaded cosmetic you use with a non-cel-shaded. You know what I mean? That's looking cool, dude. I like that. Yeah, that looks really good. I love this skateboarding emote, by the way. I want to freaking do some photography in the LA River area that I talked about yesterday. And there's actually a skate park in the map. This kind of has like an Offspring sounding song on it, which is rad. This is in the battle pass, by the way. I don't know, vocal. It's just like kind of typical 90s punk sounding. But yeah, that's dope, dude. So there you go. But here, let's check out the glider. So that's the ranked glider in action here. So it's literally the only difference is just kind of like a cool little sparkle. It's just got flair, you know. It is dope. It's nice. I like it, honestly. Yeah, I would say it's, you know what? I wonder if it's probably gonna look cool at night, huh? Let's do that. Let's try that. Ooh, yeah, that hits at night, dude. Ooh, that pop. That's good, dude. Very, very cool. There you go. Oh, wait. I went in there to leave. So there you go. Full gameplay. Oh, you know what? Last thing we'll do. I'll show you a little bit more footage of Sam. My NSL match. Let's check this out. Audio moving up and down. You know how we do it. Do you think I got NSL with Sam? I had a late start to it. I was like AFK for a second, like too longer than I should have been. And so I got a late start. Luckily, there's just a bunch of bots. I'm not gonna lie, Blitz has been very bot heavy, and it's kind of jarring when it's so many that you get thrown off when there's an actual real player. I think that's a problem. You throw in one or two. If it's like 10 to 15 to 20% bots, that's fine. But when it's like literally one real person or when it's like 2, maybe 3 real people and then all bots, like that's overkill. That's kind of what Blitz was when it first started. And then I felt like it evened out a lot. But it feels like it's back at that. Also, they need to up the... Dude, there's no freaking shotguns anywhere until like halfway through the match. They'll give you one. You know how every circle you survive, they drop you a gun. But floor loot and chest loot, I never find freaking shotguns, dude. It's really annoying. You should, like, dude, I'll take a gray shotgun. Honestly. Here we go, Sam, in game. What do you think? Very cool. Let's skip to the end here. Skip to the good part. I swear to you, I thought I had a different gun on. That's why I tried to shoot that long range. Oops. Thought I had my freaking AR out. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of sell. Step, or am I actually him though? Maybe I'm not. I'm not gonna lie to you. This gets crazy though. It's 1v1v1. Boom. Oh. Drama alert 5. Okay, now it's 1v1. And I go into the storm like a dum-dum. Oh my god. 57, 37, 17, 27, 17. Wow. Boom. Miss. Ladies and gentlemen, NSL with both Danny Phantom skins. Oh my llama. We got a little Blitz NSL there. What do you think? What do you think about the Danny Phantom skins? I love them. I think they're great. You heard my whole spiel. I do think that they will become rare. Let's do the top 10 before we do the rest of this. There's not much different on the item shop. We'll go through it though. Danny Phantom, of course, up there. Best Cat, Sam. Oh, Arcane, guys. Just so you know, Arcane and Vi leaving today, or at item shop reset today. So by the time you're watching this, you'll have until 4 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern time to get Vi and Jinx. So if you want to get the Arcane skins, now is your final chance. Trump, Stompers up there, Bend Back, and Go-Go rounding out the top 10. I did a full gameplay review of Go-Go. So check that out from a couple days ago if you want to see her in action. Also, final day for Summer Ignition Bundle with Heartseeker Aphrodite and the Machinist reskin. Unfortunately, Skibbity Toilet has returned. We have Ben back and Mind Reader new emotes that dropped. And there's also some other good ones like Night Out. Really good one. Great for photography. We have the Power Rangers bundle. It dropped yesterday. Still here until the 9th. So if you were not able to finish all of the Power Rangers, like Lord Osiris actually just finished, I think, the whole rest of the bundle. So now is your chance to complete that. Let's see what else we got here. Gaming Legends, Arcane, and Vi. They're gone, guys. This is it. Will they ever return? I'm assuming we're gonna get one more, right? I don't think they're gonna lock. Do you think that they're gonna lock these up for 3 years again? I don't know. I kind of have a feeling that those days are over with. You know what I mean? As I just said that whole spiel about Danny Phantom, but Arcane is more of a current IP though. You know what I mean? So I could see them coming out, even though I know the show's done. They could do like a prequel or sequel or spin-off, you know, whatever. Who knows? We'll see. At this point, you never know. We have Comfy Chomp's bundle. Has this been bundled before? I feel like it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. So you got the Chomp Stompers, which are, these were like one of the first, maybe not the first. Was this in the first run of fun kicks in the item shop? Possibly. If it wasn't in the first, it was in some of the first. Maybe the second maybe the second or third one. Maybe. We'll see. But Comfy Chomp's bundle with Comfy Chomps and the Chomp Stompers is back. We got the best cat with Vix and Kate Meowdy still here. Signal and PJ. Final day for Leviathan Jr. and Leviathan Sr. as well as Moisty Merman. Final day for that. Bladed Champions Chaos Champion bundle is still here. We got very cool, like, it's just, I love the way that they put together this battle ready section. It's very themed. You know what I mean? Earhart, Cloudbreaker, Wingtip, Maximilian, all of the cosmetics here. It's all kind of like, you know, aerial kind of pilots type skins. I love just literally seeing all four of these next to each other. It's just like, this is a really cool sight to look at. So whoever curated this tab deserves some kudos, big time. I really like that. Supersonic. Supersonic's a pretty cool skin. I like that. I do like that. Oh, you know what? Oh, 4 edit styles on Supersonic. That's crazy, actually. Great skin, but I do like this one. This almost looks like a G.I. Joe or something like that. You know what I mean? That's rad. Season 8. That's an OG skin. We got Brace. Oh, Bracer's good. Chill. What? 800 for that too? I like that. Same with Verge is here too. Perry, Zadie, and that is about the item shop, guys. Oh, no. Cypher PK is back. This was the first icon skin I ever purchased. Or I don't know if icon, but it was the first content creator skin that I ever purchased. I kind of screwed myself when I bought this because in chapter 5 they stopped bringing the bundles back that weren't compatible with Lego. So like his emote, this didn't have a Lego version yet, so they didn't bring the bundle back. They brought just the skin and the other cosmetics separately. So I actually ended up screwing myself over because I bought everything separate. So I ended up paying more money than I should have because I bought everything separate. And eventually the bundle did come out, but like whatever. It's all good. Shout out Cypher PK. Chica is here as well. One day. It's never a good time for me to buy her ever. Every time she's in the shop, I'm always like overspending and I'm like, I can't. I do like Chica. I actually watch her streams sometimes when I see him. She's great. She's been playing for a long time too. I like it. Lisa's here. I'm thinking possibly pick her up tomorrow. We'll see. I don't think tomorrow is going to be a crazy item shop reset, honestly. I don't think much is gonna. There's nothing on the books as far as stuff to drop tomorrow, but we'll see. You know, no one saw freaking Danny Phantom getting released until like 2 days ago. The leakers didn't even drop it. They didn't know. That's why I think like truly Fortnite, like if they don't, they've done this a few times. If they don't want you to know about something, you're not gonna know about it. or let me rephrase that. If they don't want the leakers to know something, they're not gonna know about it. So if they truly want to keep something under wraps, like Danny Phantom, like, dude, no one knew about that. No one leaked that. That wasn't even in any. There was no indicators that was coming out, and in fact, it was only first released that Danny Phantom was coming to the item shop when they dropped the trailer for it. They dropped like what's coming this week, and then Danny Phantom was in there, and everyone was like, "What?" So, I mean, yeah, I think it truly, if Fortnite doesn't want the leakers to know something, they can take the proper steps to make sure that they don't know. It's all advertising, dude. Just like it's just, you know, they know that part of Fortnite culture is leaks, and the leaks create people's excitement, and it gets everyone to post about it, and it's free advertising. You know, everything comes down to advertising. Just like this whole thing with Courage JG. And this is not me throwing shade at all at Courage. I like Courage. I follow Courage. I watch him sometimes on his streams. This is all marketing. This whole like thing about Courage JD getting his dog getting becoming a sidekick before Courage actually gets a skin. It's all marketing. Like, obviously they're gonna follow this up with announcement of his skin, you know. I assume relatively soon, you know. Courage is probably gonna be this season's icon, you know. It's gonna be this season's content creator. I don't know if they necessarily do one every season, but I guarantee you what they're gonna do is they're gonna drop. They might even drop the Courage skin the day that this drops, or maybe they'll do it the day after or something like that. I don't know. But you know, or maybe they'll do like a week. I don't know. They'll do something. But it's just marketing, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. But yeah, this whole thing of like, what? I had no idea my dog is going to be put into the game before me. What? Oh, I'm crashing out. Ah. It's fun. It's funny, you know. But he knew. Come on. But that's awesome. Courage is. This is going to be the first icon dog. That's sick. So now, you know, everyone's like, Cypher's got cats and stuff like that. Everyone's freaking gonna want their pet in the game. That's dope. I love it. I love the pets. Let's see. I don't think there's too much other news items to go over. So Blitz is the Blitz maps are in rotation now, kind of like Reload does, which is rad. I like that. So it's not just the brand new one. You're gonna get the like you saw. I was playing the Stranger Things one, which is cool, which is good. I like that. I like it being in rotation there. There was some things about nerfing and buffing. I don't necessarily see it though. Some things got changed. How are you guys on the grind? We got a lot of stuff to freaking to grind for this season. But I mean, again, guys. Oh, you know what? This is why I'm not seeing it, because we got to go to Sheena. Duh. We're on the actual Fortnite. Ariana Grande and Beavis and Butthead drop tomorrow. Okay, there you go. We have, I want to show you Storm Surfing launch height buffed. So apparently sometimes you'll still surf into the island. It's at like 80%, I think, bus. But you have a small percentage chance of still surfing into the island, by the way. Map rotation has been added to Blitz Royale. We just talked about that. Here we go. New Battle Royale balance adjustments. Let's see. What do you guys think about this? Shockwave spawn rate nerfed. I think that's an L. Personally, I just want as many shockwaves as possible. That or some other type of crazy movement item that will get you out of a pickle. I don't know. I love shockwaves. Or we talked about this. Nick A30 crashed out about it. But what doesn't he crash out about? I swear he swears everyone freaking stream snipes him. No. That's crazy, bro. Is he kind of living in the darkness? Sometimes I think he might need to do a gratitude check. Possibly. He does not like shockwaves, but that's he doesn't speak for the community. Am I crazy in saying that I think the majority of both build and zero build players and all of Fortnite kind of really likes shockwaves, like a lot, and wants them in every single iteration of the game? Yeah, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I really don't think I am. I mean, shockwaves are beloved shockwaves, dude. We need these. Don't take them away. Don't nerf. This is an L. This is an L. Self-revive devices now revive a couple seconds faster. I think that was needed. They were taking a little too long. Self-revive devices are less expensive. That's good. Reboot vans start with 100% fuel. I didn't know they didn't, but that's good. Less boosting consumption. Okay. SUVs and cars now spawn with more starting fuel. That's good. How about we spawn more SUVs and cars while we're at it? There's not enough vehicles on the map right now. There wasn't in the last season either. In the Simpsons season, it's almost like having vehicles is like, why are we going to buy? I'm not trying to crash out here, but why are we going to spend so much money on all these different vehicles when you can barely even find one in game? What's going on with that? Just every season they're like less and less and less, and to the point where I'll literally go an entire match now without finding a vehicle myself or seeing anyone else in one either. The spawn rate for vehicles is at an all-time low, and it needs to get buffed big time. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, sure, don't have them as crazy, available as Chapter 5 Season 3. I get that. But, have them probably 3 or 4 times as much as they're in the game right now. That's fine. Take them out of ranked because they're not in the tournaments. So you want ranked to mirror the tournaments as much as possible. I get that. That's fine. But in public matches, we need like 3, if not 5x the amount of cars. I love cars. Okay. Fortnite. Let's bring those cars back. How about that, bud? Come on. Apparently, the services for Fortnite was down again. Same Cloudflare, the same cloud gaming thing that they had issues with too before. I made a video about that. But luckily for me, I was sleeping. But for those of you who operate on full gooning hours, like I used to, and as soon as I can, I'll go back to that. I'm not throwing shade at that. I'm a night owl, dude. I'm operating off of like 4 or 5 hours of sleep a day now. It sucks. I hate it. I've taken naps, but I don't like it, dude. I'm a freaking night owl. As soon as the sun comes up, I'm like, okay, time to go to sleep now. I swear to you. That is it for the news, guys. Follow me on X. And let me know. Tag me every time you use code Quantum Camper. I'll give you a shout out on the show here. I'll try to repost it. Let's do the dang thing. Goofy Snoopy picked up the Danny Phantom bundle with code Quantum Camper. Let's go. I have never watched the show, but these skins really make me want to. I agree. Same. I'm right in the same boat. The cartoony cell shading on these is impeccable. I agree 100%. Shout out Goofy Snoopy using code Quantum Camper. I'm stoked you got those. Those are dope, dude. We got a little clip here from Elderon Games, the homie. Back at it with hunting rifle again, they said. Let's check this. I was going to say short. I wasn't going to cuss. Let's check this out. Nice little song. Oh, whoa, they had. Whoa, they almost got you. I actually didn't notice that the first time I watched this. Oh, breaking news. That was amazing. I love the way that you set up that, the sound with that, the song with that. Very dope. Shout out to Elderon Games. Thank you so much for that clip. That was awesome. I loved it. Very, very, very nice. He got the ranked or the cup umbrella today as well. We were talking. That's rad. Shout out Elderon Games. Shout out to Ford boss Evan Melhouse. Quantum Camper, I got the ranked umbrella with Curse Me Kilts. Thanks for running it with me. Got 10th place with 324 points. That's amazing. Shout out Curse Me Kilts as well. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys were able to team up there and get 10th place. That's insane. Shout out, dude. That's really good. Honestly, that's amazing. Look at that. Shout out to Evan and Chris McKills. Very, very cool. And shout out to Outsider Razel. Picked up Gogo Yabari, Chaos Champion, the rest of the Power Rangers, and Danny Phantom from the shop with code Quantum Camper. I wish I could pick up more, but these next few days are going to be super tight. I have to figure out why the heat is not working in my car. No problem. I totally understand that. I'm glad that you were able to get what you got here. Glad you were able to finish off the Power Rangers and get at least one of the Danny Phantoms skins and Go-Go and the anime. You got some heat, dude. You got some heat. But yeah, you definitely got to prioritize getting that heat going in your car, especially if you live somewhere cold. I don't know where you're located, but yeah, if you're somewhere that actually experiences weather, heat in the car is a must have. So definitely take care of that. But I'm glad you're able to get what you got here. And thank you so much for using my code. Let me know what you think about Danny Phantom and Go-Go too, for sure. And let me know how you think how this FNCS skin is. I haven't used him. Very cool. Thank you so much for using my code. I appreciate you. Hopefully you get that figured out with your car. We got, here's Eldoron right here. Unlock the first umbrella edit style of the season. Love to see it. Let's go. Step. Style glowing. And shout out to our friend Jamie OK. Newest pickups with your code, they said. The Malibu pack wasn't just basically free. It was 100% free because of my epic rewards. That is amazing. So this is what we're talking about. You know, I have the whole adage of, you know, basically free with these starter packs, which I'll stand by. And I've been saying this since like chapter 5. These are basically free. Okay. I used to say they're free, but I'm like, okay, technically, yeah, I get it, whatever. Yes, they're basically free. But so Jamie has a good point. They used their epic rewards money to purchase this skin, therefore rendering it 100% free. In fact, I'll go one further. They paid you 600 V-Bucks to get this skin. What? Think about that. Boom. Shout out Jamie. Okay, I'm stoked that you got. Let's see what else did you get? Grim Googer. Amazing. Ooh, yeah. That's a good emote. Raisin Shuriken. And of course, Chomp Stompers. Very cute. I love those ones. Shout out to Jamie. Okay, thank you so much for using my code. I'm glad that you got Malibu for free. Shout out Brendan54. Glad to... Oh, I think we... No, I don't think we did. This was 12 hours ago. Yeah, glad to have picked up Pause Out Aphrodite. Oh, my llama. Used code Quantum Camper. Dang. Got those things on display. Chill. Shout out Brendan54. Amazing. I'm glad you got her. She's so good. She's one of the best. And thank you so much for using my code. They fixed the locker. Yes and no. We do need to talk about this. So, we're gonna bring the. So, yeah, I got to talk about it now because I'll forget. So, yes, they finished the thing they fixed the thing in the locker where because you remember you had to hit the latest acquired, whatever to like. But for some reason, it's putting my stuff in like the incorrect order sometimes. Like, look at this. Okay, I have latest acquired selected. So as you can see, yeah, it works. So you got Sam. Oh, Sam Manson. Okay, Sam Manson. Yeah, she does have a last name. Sam Manson. You got Danny Phantom. Okay, Kat Holloway. I just unlocked. Which, by the way, I just unlocked the edit style. I haven't used her yet. Chill. Oh my God, I can't. This is probably this edit style is, oh gosh, dang. Yeah, I mean, even though this one's edgier, I think this one is just, no, that's so great. Screen cat. So what I'm saying though, okay, Clip, Go, those are all my most recent skins. And then, yeah, what is the original Hope doing down here? And what is the Chapter 5 Season 1 Winterfest Bushranger skin? And why is Peter Griffin here? Up in, like, around where my most recent purchase skins are at? What's going on there, bud? You guys should all be down here. See? Here's the other Winterfest Chapter 5 Season 1 skin. This is where the Bushranger should be, right next to the Holiday Boxy. Hope should be down here next to Montag and Nisha. What's up with that? I don't know. And I'm noticing some other skins are not like in the latest acquired area that they should be. So yes, it is fixed, but no, it is not completely. What's up with that? Shout out to Ash, Level Up Ashley. YouTube recap here from her. My top channels and interests. Flamingo, number 1. I actually don't know who that is. Tabor Hill, number 2. Quantum Camper, number 3. Let's freaking go. I'm in the top 3. Shout out to Level Up Ashley. Oh my llama. To be in the top 3 with Tabor, oh my gosh. Honestly, I was stoked to see that. I love it, dude. Shout out to Level Up Ashley. I'm stoked I was in your top 3. I'm getting, some people are posting them publicly. Some people are messaging me. I'm not gonna shout out the messaged ones because that tells me that you probably want to keep that between us. But I am getting some really good messages from people. If you do, I will repost it. If you post it publicly, I will shout you out for sure. But if you message it, then that's kind of telling me you want to keep it between us, which I'm totally cool with. I get. Not everything has to be public, but I'm getting some really cool public taggings in your YouTube recaps. Some nice messages. Let me tell you, there's some quantum sweats out there, dude. Some people in the point. You saw Echo, 1982, top 0.4%. Get a lot of those. Somebody had over 700 videos viewed. Another one had 600, which is crazy. Where are you at? Tin City. Shout out to Tin City. Diamonds Diva with code Quantum Camper. 0.4 percent top viewers of your channel. Let's go. Shout out Tin City. Plus, we got a Rocket League clip. Look at that. Ooh. And they put the code on there. Let's go. The homie, dude. Coming in clutch. Shout out Tin City Media. Picking up Diamond Divas pack. So good. Look at this, dude. 490 video. That's crazy. Thank you so much for watching so many videos. 490 is insane, dude. That's awesome. I love that. Shout out to Tin City. Let's check out this Rocket League clip. By the way, double XP in Rocket League still. I think there's only a couple days left. You guys, you want to look? Oh, nice save right there. Let's go, dude. Part of me kind of wants to freaking grind a little. Ooh, nice, dude. Let's go, bro. Yeah, part of me kind of wants to freaking grind a little bit more, but I can't. I love it. Shout out to Tin City. Thank you so much for sending that clip, and thank you so much for using my code, and thank you for watching so many videos. I appreciate you big time. Shout out to the Bay Harbor Gifter, a.k.a. Skull Master. Bought the rest of the Jinx bundle with code Quantum Camper. Let's go. Pow Pow Crusher. Yeah, dude, you had to get this. You honestly did. I mean, that pickaxe is cool. I do like it. But to be totally honest, you have to have these two loading arts. The loading screens are so good. So shout out to the homie Skull Master. I'm stoked that you got the rest of that. Brendan54, I believe we shouted you out yesterday already. Double shout out, Brendan54. Yeah, Arian Tomar, we definitely shouted you out. Shout out to Arian Diffo Rent. Double shout out. Let's go. That's all the time we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get the dang heck out of here. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Oh my llama. I'm your host, Quantum Camper. Don't forget to use code Quantum Camper in the Fortnite item shop as your supported creator code. Drop me a like and subscribe and comment with what you got or what you would like to get. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.